MTM Critical Metals has received the first assay results from its maiden drilling program at its Pomme rare earth element niobium project in Quebec, Canada. The company's Managing Director, Lachlan Reynolds, joins me now. Hi, Lachlan.
Hello, Caroline. Thank you for the invite.
So, Lachlan, earlier this month, you reported visual rare earth element mineralisation in all drill holes completed. Tell us about the grades for these initial holes.
Yeah, well, the results of the first 3 holes, which we've only just recently received and reported, were very exciting and a real vindication of our original perceptions of the prospectivity of the Pomme Project, and also then very much verified the mineralisation that had been observed visually in the drill core by the team in Canada. So a great result from what is really a maiden stage of drilling to test a very large target area with a lot of potential.
It's still early days, but is what you're achieving so far matching up with what you're targeting?
We went into this project on the basis that we knew that it was a large, well-mineralised carbonatite system. The drilling very much proved that to be the case, and it took a while for the assays to come through. There was interruptions due to forest fires in the Canadian field season, but those results are all starting to flow now and very much are meeting our expectations as far as the grade based on what we saw during the geological logging.
Let's talk a bit more about the grades. How significant are they?
Importantly, we're seeing mineralisation basically throughout the entirety of the drill holes. And within that, some very important intersections up to about 1% of total rare earth with a niobium credit. And then within those zones themselves are intervals that are up around 1.5% total rare earths. Those are getting towards what we would regard as a resource grade. We're very excited that we may be able to go forward with additional drilling to really start to define a potential resource at the Pomme Project.
Considering there's been some historical drilling in the area, what is MTM doing differently?
Well, it's a difficult area to explore with anything other than drilling. The target lies entirely covered beneath glacial cover. So we went into the project very much understanding that in order to test that target area, we would need to do some broad-scale drilling. And we would need to push those drill holes deep to try and understand both the geometry of the carbonatite system and the way that related to the distribution of mineralisation. And we think that drilling's been very successful in doing both of those things. And as more results come through, we will have a better idea of what the total system looks like.
So how soon do you expect to start follow-up drilling?
We probably will take a bit of a pause over coming months and into the Canadian winter. We would like to see all the assays come back, and we have some work to do in terms of modelling the geology and the mineralisation. We're really going to be targeting a next round of drilling to look for a resource zone. And a lot will depend on identifying the best areas to do that, and then, of course, having the funding to commit to that drilling in the next season.
Lachlan Reynolds, Managing Director of MTM Critical Metals, thanks so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.